go ahead and do a product review. This right here, UrbanAccent's Tangy Tomali Tom Tomal Tomatillo garlic simmer sauce is bussin'. Okay, I want to say that, and I want to say shout out to Dollar Tree for these beef patties. They cook quick. You can tell they have a lot of what do you call it? Let me see. I'm gonna show you the texture of the meat. That's the texture of the meat. It's I like kind of a little bit of bread and tomatoes, bread and eggs in my beef patties. I don't like just straight meat in a beef patty. So I like these because you can tell they have bread and some kind of filler that cuts it to make it taste yummy. I'm gonna cut it right there. I try to do 1 to 2 product reviews a day, not a day, a week. And I want to say thank you to Jerry over at the Santa Mission Church. I might go there today. They're giving away food from Walmart. But I'm looking a little dirty, and I know when I go out into the world, like I might just jump up and go get on the bus. People judge that, but I'm happy in my skin. I'm so thankful to be alive and to have my energy returning back to me. And I want to walk bare feet, but they talk shit real good when I walk bare feet. So I'll just do that, maybe go to the beach and walk around bare feet so I don't have to deal with the negative naysayers. And the reason I say that, people say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt you, and that's true. Spells are crafted with words, and people talking against you and talking about you that can bring down your auric field. You don't even have to be in the same place where they are. So I wanted to say that and try those products. Pray for the Santa Mission Church. And I want to say thank you to Miss Barbara over at AmzingLove. We've been depending on them heavily. I told my daughters we need to get on that corner and collect up some money and give it to them. Miss Barbara, I don't know, I want to do something for her personally, give her some money so she can go take a trip or buy something she's been wanting. That's a real labor of love. That's a real labor of love. Every now and then I catch myself complaining about the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I have to stop and say, listen, bitch, you must be feeling pretty good. Your stomach must be feeling pretty good, because when you're hungry, that peanut butter and jelly sandwich tastes great. So thank you, Miss Barbara, and your support staff down there at AmzingLove. Portico Cafe, the same. They do a great job. They have nice place settings. It's a really beautiful environment. The servers serve you your drinks, your food, and now they have a bicycle repair ministry. They have art on Fridays, so maybe Angola's going to go today at 12 o'clock. They do drawing or painting, something like that. And these little things are big things to people who are downtrodden, whether it's because they've made bad choices and their life is down on the ground, they've trusted wrong people, they disobeyed God, they went against God. Whatever the case may be, these ministries are helping people to have hope and to be encouraged, you know. When we go get our snack bags from Miss Barbara and them, we're excited, you know, and thankful. The Creator God said, don't judge yourself by the material wealth that you have. You judge yourself by your inner wealth. And that alone has been able to keep me, and it's been able to give me a real-time opportunity to train my children that if they take everything from you, if you still breathing, you're rich. You are rich. They take all your little material stuff, but you're still breathing, you're rich. You can get all that crap back if you even want to clutter your life back up with all that BS. Once people take everything from you, you realize that you had attachments to things that you really needed to let go of. The law of use, let it go. And maybe I should have let somebody use my car before it disappeared, but I held it in great sentimental value, and I kept crap in there because I could have put the stuff in Dr. Twiggs's building with my other belongings, but I didn't want the crackheads to be sleeping in my car and messing it up. And maybe my attitude should have been clean the car out, put some blankets in there, and let them sleep in it. So as a result, I think of me having the wrong attitude, God allowed it to be taken away completely. Now, maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's not, but that's the way I'm looking at it. So when I look at it in that way, Brent, my nephew's dad needed a place to stay. And one of the problems I was worried about is when people are where you are, the things they do, they will attach to you. I don't do drugs. I don't sell drugs. I don't do nothing with drugs. And that includes allopathic drugs that y'all go get from your pharmacy. I don't do them either. So, and thanks be to God, he has me doing things like eating 3 pods of garlic, like this whole one. I'm going to eat that. This whole one. I'm going to eat that before I move from this spot. And I done already ate one. So those type things allow my body to be strong and hold up to life so that I don't need the allopathicians' medicines. And we all have the ability to do that. We all have the ability to know that. Everybody walking around with a phone. You got a problem, you Google it. Now you go to your allopathician and you do your annual checkup, and then they tell you what's what. And then after they tell you what's what, you say, hey, Google, how do I reduce my blood pressure? What can I take? And then you don't take, a couple of garlic cloves. If you got high blood pressure, you need a box of garlic. Every day you need to be consuming 2-3 entire pods with your meals. You can't take no little T90 bit of this and that and think it's going to solve a major problem. That's insane. Okay, I'm making this video too long, so I'm going to just say thank you again to the ministries that help people who have food shortage and who are homeless. We have shelter. We don't have the electricity and the running water, but we're okay with that. We have been human trafficked, and once I found out about that, I was mad as all get out. Y'all watching my children? I don't care about you seeing my little broke down body, but you watching my No, I do care. I'm going to take that back. I do care. I don't care as much as knowing that you all were watching my children. And that really did something to my mind. And I know they have cameras that they can probably put up without having electricity, but the piece of not having to worry about whether or not they're tapping into our smart this and our smart that. So even when I build me something, it's going to be more of an indigenous structure, and it's going to have limited electricity within the dwelling where we sleep. And my kitchen is going to be separate from the house. I will not have a kitchen in my house. I don't even understand that stupid shit. My grandmother, not my grandmother, well, at my grandmama's house too, they have a door to separate the kitchen. The house is built back in the early 1900s, before 1950. They separated the kitchen because those molecules move all over and settle on your furniture, in the carpet, on the walls. And when I went to Aunt Mary's house, Aunt Mary was diagnosed with liver disease or something. She was a drinker too. Her kitchen had a door and you closed it. And then Aunt Mary used to close the kitchen down by 6 o'clock. And I was accustomed to eating until 10 o'clock. And she like, don't be having food in that room. And I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? But your body will adjust eventually. when you're in the environment, and when you have to do it, you have to do it. So I like that concept. I really want a patio where I can put my kitchen outside and have me a pizza wood burning oven, have me a fire pit, have me a couple of those big Bunsen burners, and be outside, cook outside, primarily in nature. And it'll be a patio. I would like the lanai, but I would like a lanai where you can cover it. You know how you close your windows? I want a lanai where you can open the windows on the lanai so the natural fresh air can come in. And if you want to close the windows on the lanai or the doors and then turn on a portable air conditioning unit, you can still have it as an enclosed room. If in the wintertime you want to turn on a heater, you can still hold the air in. So I'm going to shop around and see if they have those kinds of technologies already in existence. I'm sure they do, especially the Chinese. I've been watching these amazing gadgets on Temu. And I've been cautioned against using Temu because they say that they take your credit card information, and they are fraud workers. They are credit card scammers. That's why they give you the product for such a low price, because they're stealing money from you once they get your information. And if not from that direct card, they go in the background and steal from you. That's pretty sophisticated. And I'm sure they're still upset with us about Hiroshima. And the other caution they gave me about ordering from China is it might not ever come. So I thought, wow, that's interesting. But it's nice to look at the gadgets and the sophistication that they have put into thinking about how to make life more convenient. And I'm just amazed, and I'm really impressed. Okay, peace. I'm out.